nails. First of all, look at how red my hands are. I was playing around with fake blood earlier, and here's your evidence. Today I'm going to be doing the Confessions of a Beauty Guru tag. I was tagged by Angie of Goldiestarling, so thank you, Angie. I am really excited about this tag. It seems like it's going to be kind of a fun one. There's some personal questions, some more like beauty guru, you know, things that people are curious about, whether they're just curious because they're curious, because people are curious and curious, or okay, I'm done. And then, or just because they want to start a channel or whatever. So anyway, there's about 14 questions, so we're gonna just dive right into them. I can almost hear you guys typing questions about the wig. I'll go ahead and have a link to it in the description box down below. I just want to play around with having teal hair and curly hair and everything I'll never have in life. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Our first question is, how many hours a week do you spend filming / editing videos? It really depends on the video that I'm making. To be honest with you guys, I'm not 100% sure how long I spend doing any specific one task when it comes to my beauty blog and my channel and everything, because I'm always doing it. But I would say that probably on average it takes me about 2 to 4 hours to film a video, just depending on what type of video it is and how much setup I need to do beforehand, what the state of my room is, if I have to clean it, you know, things like that. And then editing, I'm not really sure. I should time myself next time I do it. It really depends. Some videos, for whatever reason, are really easy to edit, so it's like, you know, an hour and you're like, oh, it's done. Sweet. Other videos take you 2 days and you end up wanting to kill yourself. So it just depends. The second question is, are you a spender or a saver? I want to say I'm a saver, but I'm probably closer to a spender. I think I've gotten better at saving my money over time, and just being smarter about the choices that I make. But I feel like because I have a beauty blog and a beauty channel, I kind of like use that as an excuse to buy things. And sometimes, you know, it is a valid reason, but other times I'm like, okay, this is limited edition and it's not even going to be available in like 2 weeks, so you don't need to buy that. So I've been a lot better about that in the last year, I would say. When is it easiest for you to film? I would say that it's probably the most convenient for me to film in like the evening, like 6 or 7 o'clock on. I find myself not actually getting around to doing it usually until about 10 o'clock at night, which is really bad. I basically want to be in the right mindset. I don't want to be like just woken up and thinking about everything I have to do that day, because then I'm sort of scatterbrained when I'm filming, which can be kind of fun for bloopers, but makes it really frustrating for me. But in reality, I wish I could film early in the day because the lighting is better. Like right now I'm filming at night and the light is just not as good as it is during the day. The fourth question is, what makes talking in front of the camera comfortable for you? For me, it's imagining that it's a person. The lens itself is somebody's eyes, and whenever I'm talking to someone, I try to look into their eyes, not in like a creepy way where I'm just like staring, because I think this is like really uncomfortable when you're watching somebody's video and they're just like dead staring at the lens. That totally creeps me out. But sort of conversationally looking at it, you know, when you're having a conversation with someone, you might look away for a minute and then look back at them. That's kind of what I'm going at. I just treat the camera like it's a person, like it's my friend. At this point, I basically just imagine that I really am talking to you guys, because I am. You just won't hear it for like a day. So yeah, kind of like a one-sided conversation. More or less imagining that the camera is an actual person makes it so much easier, because when I really think about the fact that I'm just talking to myself in my bedroom, it's kind of weird for me. Like, I'm very aware of it right now. The fifth question is, what is your worst makeup or hair habit? For me, it would be teasing my hair. It is something I know is bad for my hair. I'm aware of that. But I have very flat hair naturally, and even with all the voluming products in the world, I have a really hard time getting volume to stay in my hair. Now, you guys might have seen my video where I was talking about rollers and stuff like that. That has changed my hair and changed my life, basically, because I was literally addicted to teasing my hair. I would do it every day. And now, not so much, actually. I rarely tease it unless I'm going out and I need really, really big hair for some reason, but most of the time I don't tease my hair. So I've sort of broken myself of that habit, which is amazing, because I never thought I would. Number 6 is one quote that you wish the world would live by. I probably should have been prepared for this. One quote that you wish the world would live by, probably do unto others as you would have them do unto you, or something along those lines. World peace, 2012. I don't know of like a specific quote, but I just really it's so funny because I'm like a beauty guru and like I have a very materialistic job, but I feel like people are overly materialistic and very shallow, very judgmental. So just stop it. The 7th question is, how long do you spend getting ready every day? It really depends. If I'm just going to the grocery store and running errands and stuff like that, I'm gonna put on sunscreen, a little bit of powder, maybe mascara. So we're talking like a 5-minute face of that. But if I'm like going somewhere, like I'm going out, if I'm going to the city, if I'm gonna whatever, I'll take a little more time when I'm getting ready, and anywhere from like an hour and a half to 2 hours. But for me, getting ready, it's not like a straight line. It's not like I sit down and just constantly getting ready. I'll listen to music and, you know, I'll dance around and like I have fun with it. So yeah, I guess like 2 hours, I guess that makes me sound really high maintenance, but whatever. Question number 8 is, what is your favorite video on YouTube? And I can't say that I have like one favorite video, like this is my favorite video on the whole of YouTube. Say if you're just wanting to know like what kind of videos I watch on YouTube, I watch music videos and makeup videos. That's pretty much, music and makeup is like, that's what YouTube is for. Every now and then I'll get on a kick of like watching like funny videos and stuff like that. Like my husband usually shows me funny videos. But yeah, like music videos and makeup. Pretty boring. A YouTuber you watch that deserves more views, subscribers than they have. Oh my lord, there are so many. I will actually link a couple in the description box down below. Off the top of my head, I can think like Jean-Francois, Sukulam79, but those are just my friends. So just there's so many talented people that just don't have the viewership that they deserve. Okay, number 10, one thing you're excited about in the upcoming year. The first thing I'm really excited about is that me and my husband are gonna go see Muse, and I haven't been to like a real concert in like over a decade, so I am really excited about that. And also Muse is one of my favorite bands, and I'm just really excited. I have their new CD and it's amazing. And then also I am excited to go to IMATS in LA next year, which will be happening 1 week before the concert, so it's kind of like that whole end of the month is gonna be insane. And then the thing that I'm really kind of like on edge about it though is that I'm going to be flying down, and this is my first time flying, and I'm like really, I get kind of like anxious when I think about it, but I think that the reward will be worth it, because when we drove down last year it was horrific. Your most awkward filming moment? Probably when I first started filming fashion videos. I had no idea how to do them. So like, okay, when I started doing like beauty videos, it started really small. I had like no subscribers when I first started making my first few videos, so I kind of got used to the format of how to make them without too many people being aware of how bad my early videos were. But when I started doing fashion videos, it was like I already had this audience, if that makes sense, and so I was like terrified to do something stupid or look fat on, you know, on my YouTube channel and all that. So tied into that would be one of the ones that I did where I was wearing a really low cut top, and I just felt like it was like the boob show. It was just like ta-da, 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 and I felt really awkward about that. So yeah, there you go. Number 13, are you wearing pants or jeans or a skirt right now, or are you actually wearing pajama bottoms? Technically, I'm not wearing like pants I'd probably leave the house in. I'm wearing leggings, but they're like ones that I work out in, so I guess I'm wearing workout pants. It's kind of like wearing pajamas. So now we just have the final question, which is, what are you most proud of in life? Probably, and I know this is gonna sound cheesy and maybe pathetic, I don't know, but I'm most proud of my YouTube channel. I built it out of nothing. There was no, I mean, there were other people making beauty videos when I started. That's kind of how I got the idea, duh. But when I started, it wasn't this big, huge thing that it is now. And I put in a lot of work and a lot of dedication and a lot of long hours, and I still do. But I was doing it before I was getting paid for it. I was doing it before I thought that it could be a job. I was doing it because I loved it, and it somehow turned into a job, which is amazing. But then tied into that really is the fact that I now am in a place where I get to be a role model for young girls. And that, I mean, like, I get choked up when I think about it, because I grew up reading 17 magazine, and I was so influenced by what I read in there. And even though I don't think that I'm 17 magazine, I feel like maybe my message of, you know, be vintage or tacky, just be yourself. I'm like actually getting choked up right now. If that can help anyone, that's just, I have nothing to feel but pride for that, and humility that what I am doing here actually helps people. And when I get a message from someone saying that my videos have made them more confident or made them, you know, feel sexy or something like that, or feel beautiful again, especially, you know, young girls dealing with self-esteem issues, or even, you know, women my age and older who are maybe going through a rough time in life and whatever. I mean, it makes me feel so good, and I can't feel anything but pride about that. It's amazing. And I really, really appreciate my viewers, and you guys are the reason why I do this. So anyway, now that we've gone down the cheesy route, I am going to go ahead and edit this and put it up. So I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to be vintage or tacky. Just be yourself. See you, bye. Check out my hands, are totally stained red because I was playing with fake blood. You're gonna love my next video. Bye.